Champions, champions on Rock Sport in Rock City. Thank God it is Friday because we are fully loaded this morning. We are set with the latest and the very best in the world of sport. So many rather disturbing stories of this morning, looking at football, handball, as well as some other stories. Well, fans, you are free to be part of Rock Sport this morning. When we get to football stories, we will indeed give you full gist on that. Taiwo, morning to you.
Yeah, morning to you, James. It's the Friday edition of Rock Sport, Rock City 101.9 FM. And what do we have for you? You've heard from James. Some disturbing stories. The Super Eagles game against DR Congo could be cancelled because of what reason we are going to tell you. The league is also there. The NPFL league will be coming up this weekend. And don't forget that the EPL, there's still a battle between Chelsea and Liverpool. Who get that ticket, the fourth place ticket? Don't forget the person that get the ticket will qualify to play in the playoff of the UEFA Champions League. And who will get that ticket? 72 points Liverpool, 69 Chelsea. Who will get the ticket? We don't know, but by Monday we will know. We'll get that ticket.
Well, I'll take the first shot of this morning from the Handball Federation of Nigeria. It's a rather disturbing story. Nigeria will not feature in the 2018 African Women's Handball Championship in Congo later in the year after the Confederation of African Handball purged the country from the event following Nigerian failure to appear at the last edition in 2016. The country's women handball team did not feature in the 2016 Handball Championship in Angola due to lack of funds. Secretary General of Nigerian Handball Federation Aruna confirmed the development. He said the Confederation of African Handball communicated the decision in a letter to the Federation President Sam Okoha.
And let's tell you from the tennis court, number one tennis player Rafael Nadal broke McEnroe 34-year-old record for successive set wins on a single surface as he moved into the quarterfinal of the Madrid Open. Nadal 31 beat Argentine Diego Schwartzman 6-3, 6-4 on clay to take his winning streak to 50 sets in a row. He will play Austria's Dominic Thiem on Friday for a place in the last four. Meanwhile, British number one Kyle Edmund back up his win over Novak Djokovic with a stylish victory over number 10 David Goffin at the Madrid Open, and he won that game 6-3, 6-2 yesterday.
Well, another rather disturbing story, and this one is from the world of Scotch, talking about Scotch in Nigeria. More Nigeria have crashed out of the 2018 Scotch Open at Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos. No Nigerian player reached the quarterfinals of the event, and they've all crashed out. A lot of Nigerian players couldn't meet up with their counterparts in that competition. So as I speak, no Nigerian player in this year 2018 Scotch Open that is currently going on at Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos is not indeed good for Scotch this morning. The federation should wake up from their slumber, as well as the coaches not leaving out players, because Scotch right now, Nigeria is indeed missing.
And let's go straight to the football story. Enyimba international goalkeeper Fatou Dauda has backed his club to beat Kara Brazzaville when the team meet in match day 2 of the CAF Confederation Cup group stage next week. The Group C rival will meet in Brazzaville, Congo on the afternoon of Wednesday, 16 May. Nigerian giant Enyimba come into the match top of the pool after 2-0 win at home to Joliba FC of Mali last weekend, while Kara are third after losing 1-0 away to Ivorian side Williamsville. His AC Ghanaian goalkeeper Dauda, who kept a clean sheet in Enyimba's opening group match, believes his side can win in the competition.
Well, series of matches will be coming up across Nigeria over the weekend in the Nigerian Professional Football League. Nigerian Tornadoes in Minot take on Kwara United. Yobe Stars against Ifeanyi. Goran FC, a club in River State in Port Harcourt, take on Wicked Tourists. Rangers at home against Aqua United. Sunshine Stars in Akure against Heartland. Kano Pillars at Sonny Abacha Stadium against Kansina United. Plateau United in Jos against Nasarawa United, Academy Warriors of Meduguri against Rivers United, and the last match will be between Mountain of America Football Club of Lagos at Agege Stadium in Lagos against Abia Warriors.
And let's dash down to the Super Eagles camp. After weeks of speculation, Spanish La Liga giants and 2017-2018 UEFA Europa League finalists Atletico Madrid will play in Nigeria for the first time to face the home-based Super Eagles in a competition that is slated for 22 May. This was announced at a press conference held yesterday in Lagos on Thursday. The game will be held at the Godwin Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo, on May 22, 6 days after the Europa League final in Lyon between Atletico Madrid and Marseille. Don't forget that we are preparing for World Cup, and Coach General is trying to pick his best leg, both foreign and the home-based Eagles. And in this game, if they can do well, I'm sure the coach will want to give them at least 2 or 3 slots in the World Cup team.
Still talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria ahead of Russia 2018. Nigerian Football Federation says the World Cup warm-up match between Nigeria Super Eagles as well as DR Congo may likely be cancelled if doctors advise after a fresh outbreak of Ebola in the Central African country. The Super Eagles are due to play DR Congo in a friendly on May 28th in Port Harcourt before heading to Russia for the World Cup. Eagles are also scheduled to play England 1966 world champion in a friendly in Wembley come June 12th.
And it's a disturbing one. I think it will just alter the preparation of the Super Eagles because of this issue, and we cannot actually relegate the issue of Ebola. And if that is the case, we just have to improvise. Possibly, if it's possible, we can look for another game, friendly match to play with a neighboring country, just to actually, make use of that FIFA calendar date for the Super Eagles preparation.
And still talking about that match with DR Congo, just coming in, an official of Nigerian Football Federation stated that the NFF will likely stop the game on medical advice because the NFF find it difficult to risk the lives of the players, especially when we have few days to the Mondial in Russia.
And it's better like that because they are coming in with their supporters and a lot of entourage. So will be better to stop the game. And ahead of the farewell friendly match with DR Congo, that could still happen before the team heads off to the World Cup, Super Eagles coach General has directed that all the players invited for camping must report at the Uyo base in Akwa Ibom State on May 22 or face sanctions. Official sources told reporters that this coach wants the team to have at least 5 days quality training before they depart for Port Harcourt, where they would play DR Congo at the Adokie Amesimaka Stadium.
And they're still talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria on the side of the coach now, General, saying that he's targeting top scorer. Looking at the domestic league in Nigeria, indeed, he mentioned a particular player, Junior Lukosa. He said the guy is doing wonderfully well. He's scoring goals. If he keeps on scoring goals, that this guy may likely be part of the list of players that will represent Nigeria in Russia 2018.
And I think Lukosa is doing very well for Kano Pillars. 14 goals in 20 games, 19-20 games in the local league. And I still we're in the Super Eagles camp. Super Eagles midfielder Ogenyo Nazi has stated that the team will be ready for the pre-World Cup friendlies against the DR Congo, England and Czech Republic. The 3-time African champions will entertain the DR Congo in Port Harcourt on May 28th at the Adokie Amesimaka Stadium in Port Harcourt before facing the 3 Lions of England in a high-profile friendly on June 2nd at the Wembley Stadium. General men will also face Czech Republic on June 6th at the Rudolph Thorn Stadium just outside Vienna.
We are already in England and find you free to be part of Rocksport this morning on Rock City. Who do you think that will take the 4th spot looking at the English Premier League that will be running up this weekend? 08098687344 or 09091469670. Are you giving it to Liverpool or Chelsea while waiting for a call? The outgoing coach of the Gunners, Arsenal, Arsene Wenger, has called on his successor to show the same honesty, loyalty, commitment to the club he has displayed throughout his career with the Gunners. 22 years in charge of the Gunners.
And Chelsea star Victor Moses may get exemption from the opening week of the Super Eagles World Cup camp to recover after his team's FA Cup final game with Manchester United on May 19 at Wembley Stadium in London. Although Super Eagles coach Gennaro is insisting that all invited players must report in Uyo by May 22. And let's give you the fixtures for this weekend in the EPL. Burnley will face Bournemouth. Crystal Palace will face West Bromwich Albion. Huddersfield Town will host Arsenal. Liverpool will host Brighton. Manchester United will host Watford. Newcastle against Chelsea, Southampton against Man City, Swansea against Stoke, Tottenham Hotspur against Leicester City, and West Ham against Everton.
Well, we have our first caller. Hello? 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 Morning to you. Morning. Rock Sport and Rock City. Your take.
My name is Peter Emmanuel.
Okay, Peter. Chelsea, Liverpool, fourth spot.
Have upper hand against Chelsea, even though Chelsea win. They have different coaches against Chelsea. So Liverpool is the one that will go.
Not Chelsea. Well, you're entitled to your own opinion. 00986873444.
Yeah, James is really right. Chelsea will need to score more than 10, 12, 15 goals to actually, get over that, to get that position, because Liverpool is on 48 points, Chelsea is on 27.
We have another caller. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Your name, quickly.
I am Adewale, from
Chelsea, Liverpool.
I am a Chelsea fan. I think Chelsea is the top 4. Thank you.
Well, like I said, the Liverpool is on 42 points, and 42 goals difference, and while Chelsea is on 27 goal difference. So the margin is very wide. And in the La Liga, Atletico Madrid will host Getafe, Valencia will host Girona, Celta Vigo will host Real Madrid. Espanyol also will be playing against Malaga. Barcelona will be playing against Levante, and Will Rooney looks set to play his last game in the Premier League this Sunday with a 12 million move to MLS side. DC United agreed in principle, and the report from England shows that the deal has been sealed, and Rooney could move straight to MLS after a very, very fruitful, successful year in the EPL.
Well, these are convenient points to leave the studio this morning. The Friday edition of Rock Sport on 101.9. James Edafe is saying enjoy a sporting weekend, and let's see on Monday morning. Bye for now.
My name is Taiwo Fabajo. Enjoy your day and your weekend. Bye for now.